So yeah, we're doing something a little different today. We're going to be doing the whole reviewing songs, but it's going to be songs I've uploaded to this channel that I have made. And I do want to preface this now. This is going to be mainly based off my opinion, but I'm going to explain the tier list here real quick. We got S and A, and some of these are going to have labels. But A is, I feel like it could pass as a song you'd hear on TikTok, like scrolling through. Not to say it be the most popular, but you'd be passing through and you'd hear it as a TikTok song and it'd be somewhat good. B is next, and then you got C, which means I fuck with it. Basically, would I put it on my playlist? Doesn't mean that I would always be up to listen to it, but would I want it on my playlist? Then we got D, E, and F. And E is I wouldn't listen to. D is like that in between where you have those songs like you listen to them, but you don't really want to as much. So that's the ranking. Those are the letters and what they stand for. Let's get into it. And I'm doing this by order of popularity.
Koi! Deku!
Start with the most popular one, of course. And by views is what I'm going by. I really liked it, but it's also going to be heavily carried by the actual original opening of My Hero. So I think that's kind of where I'm thinking of it. Like, you don't see the original My Hero one as like a, theme song like that to like an AMV or something like that. So I'm thinking I'm definitely not making something better than what was originally made. So I think B, very fitting.
You say my name, I'm telling you to reach out and finally take my hand. 'Cause I didn't fist there, what's it made you? You put your teeth or they could have broken you. The time was behind you to show them what you can do. You broke in the mold to show you're not them. Will we break through? I didn't know. The bells were ringing, come out and play now.
Sponge. Stop playing with him, Patrick.
After some debate, yes, I had to make this S tier. I could see it as a TikTok song for multiple reasons, but also I just vibe to it the most. And honestly, it was funny because it's made out of like some of these rappers, like Ice Spice, they get good beats and sometimes good lyrics. And then I don't know, I don't like this song. And literally just fixing it, just changing it, and even the way it's presented, I don't know. I like it so much. But I'm also going to be biased to all of these. But I genuinely think this one is S tier.
Fun. Big guy, SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. Big guy, SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay.
1, 2, 3.
I think when you listen to this one, it's kind of obvious why it's C tier. And yes, I would still listen to it. I put it on a playlist. I still like it. Definitely not as good as it could have been. Feels a little way too generic, which is my own fault.
In the frosty night, Uraraka's bright hope lifts all into the light. Let's all trot together through winter's warm glow. Friendship and courage in each flake of snow.
So this one I definitely think is A tier because there are a lot of parts you could just turn into, a little anime remix or a little cut like that into an edit. Especially the part with Sarah. That one was good, and Loot too. You compare them back to back, really. But yeah, I think it's A tier. I like it a lot.
Though hope can feel fragile when storms gather near,
We stand with conviction, for love conquers fear.
if faith is our banner, a bright guiding light,
We'll paint heaven and hell through the long darkest night.
I tuned in for Gotham, expecting a thrill.
I know it's B tier, and I know it's kind of corny, kind of stupid. But I like this song more than I should, and that's why I want to say it's my own personal tier list. I like it, even when I take away the weird crybaby about a kid's show aspect, which is amplified. It's supposed to be. That's kind of the point of it. Like, am I a little upset that they made the show and it's kind of how it is? Sure. I don't care as much as the song says. But goddamn it, I love the song itself. It's just good. I like listening to it.
A lazy kid show that's cashing in for sure. All the things I love now feel so strange. This ain't a dark night I knew. It's been rearranged. Every villain cameo looks like a joke. This Sinobad brand gets me ready to choke. My child at dark soon got a fiery slap. Sorry, bad family, this one's a trap. In the sewers of Derry, I lurk in the chill. Red eyes reflection make your courage spill.
This one is kind of the same idea. I like it, even though, like, I feel like it would work well in a TV show that's supposed to be creepy, like an intro or outro. I like it. A lot of the B tier stuff, best explanation is I like it. There ain't much I could say about it, I just like it. But yeah, I just kind of like the creepiness and like the lyrics, the more referencey they are.
Nightmares on tongues, I'm the boogeyman's bite. What a shame. You're worse than the loser gang in sight.
So yeah, I'm gonna have some that are lower, trust me. I don't like it because the voices in the end did not come out the best. So as you understand, I couldn't get a female singer. I don't have money and, you know, stuff like that. So yes, I would use my own singing sometimes to, with a AI kind of filter to kind of do that stuff. I'll use AI to do some stuff that I can't. That's why the voices will always sound different, because I would need them to, or want them to sound a certain way. So that's the way that works out. With this one, I did not do it good, and I hate to even have to show you it, but somehow this one did as well as it is. And there are another S tier or two, in my opinion, after this song. So that means it got less views, which is still wild to me, but it's just the way it works out.
See you when heroes rise.
In the sewers of Derry, I lurk in the chill. Red eyes reflection make your courage spill.
Now you may ask, is this basically the same song as the B tier one, but with a female singer? Kinda, but the way it's all sung and performed with the male and female singer at the end, and I know I'm describing it weirdly because it's in a way two different I went over it already. You know what I mean. I like the way it came out in the end. The way the voices actually sounded and mixed. I think it would actually, some parts would actually do well for a edit. That's just my opinion.
In the dead of night, I bring terror light, spinning nightmares on tongue. I'm the boogeyman's might. What a shame you're worse than the loser gang inside.
Sponge. Stop playing with him, Patrick.
I told you there was some lower, and there's still more. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Again, there are things that in higher tiers above this. I don't know why. I don't like it. It was a stupid idea. I tried my best, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Big guy pants, okay. Big guy.
Okay, I feel like this is A tier. I like this. This is a sick ass song. Even if it wasn't made with the intentions of like Five Nights at Freddy's and when that was like trending, like who even if you didn't find it a phrase and you listen to this, I feel like you'd still be rocking with it. It's just good. Whenever I end up working on rock songs, that's when I do my best, I feel like. It's just, I don't know. You know what, just listen to it. Just listen to it.
Dim under our steel-drawn grin. It's been so long since we've heard someone call. We hold empty stages in dark hollow halls. A carnival rises to celebrate fear, but our secrets and shadows refuse to disappear.
So obviously this is the first one. It's up here this high because it was the first one. But yeah, obviously it did not do as well. Just starting to mess with the, a little bit of an AI voice on top of it kind of stuff. And yeah, it did not come out as good as I expected. I was happy with it then. I mean, I'm still kind of happy with it. Obviously it's in C tier. I fuck with it. I listen to it. I feel like if I made it now, I probably would have made it a little bit differently. But I feel like that's everyone when they look at the first thing they've ever made of a series of things they've made. It's just kind of how it is. You see how you would have done it differently. But I'll stop talking and let it actually talk for itself.
And if you get a chance to wipe my flame, you learn I always come back the same as since I was a kid, I'll be dead.
過去は消えない。さあ自業自得だぜ。
Well, you don't know it's my flame that's gonna blast you till you're down faster than a rapid tune.
So honestly, it's a little contentious calling this my own song where I'm literally just layering two songs over each other. And I won't lie, not as well. I just really was on that FNAF hype for a minute. And I wanted to see how they'd sound overlaid and thought I might as well post it. I didn't do as well, but that last bit with the opera singer, I kind of like mirrored her thing that she was doing. Man, echo and deep, I don't know. I like it. So I kind of fuck with it. That's why it's in C.
Sponge. Stop playing with him, Patrick.
And yeah, another big guy fix. This one is a little bit more different. It's a bit more goofier. That's kind of the point. It did not come out as well as the other one, but that is why it is B tier. But yeah, I still like it.
The jellyfish, but I'm the catch. Feel like that fish, so I'm pumping my best. I blow bubbles so big like Miss Puff. I be locked in like notice and luck.
Yes, I think it is A tier. I like it. It hits a certain vibe for me, and certain parts of it can definitely be in there for an edit. I just like it. It hits the vibe. Obviously, I'm gonna like a lot of the songs that I made. So.
Crazy, said I'm self-made renegade. Heard the calm shattered by trauma and pain. A quirkless kid forging a future of flame. Blood on my palm from scrapping with hate, but I channel the hate into grit that can break.
So I like this one. I can fuck with it. But this is actually the worst version to me than another one that I made. But I still like it a lot. That's why it's in B tier.
Explosive as I move to the beat. I only bother with equals. Deku, you're number one on my hit list. Bringing thunder to the sequel. Watch your hero status dip, kid. Big guy bash.
So take the Big Guy remix we listened to earlier that was a lower tier. That's what this is, but goofier. More silly. Not even the same lyrics. Okay. It's just goofy. So, I still like it. I fuck with it.
Sirens singing that smooth jazz flow. Squidward's tapping out a groove while ghost ships start to blow. I'm a big guy in bikini, adventure far and wide. With my starfish Patrick by my side, there ain't no fear to hide.
Yes, another My Hero Academia one that I rate highly, A tier. I like it. I just like it. It hits. I could definitely see parts of it being part of an edit. I could see a lot of the song being an edit. I've noticed that, yeah, if they can relate it to My Hero, there's a lot of edits to be done there. And One Piece. I've noticed that too. But, yeah, I like it.
Sweat drops explosive as I move to the beat. I only bother with equals. Deku, you're number one on my hit list. Bringing thunder to the sequel. Watch your hero status dip kick. Eyes on the prize, I'm ruthless. Crushing villains.
嘘だろオールマイト。まさかじゃあれがオールフォーワン。
I know I keep repeating myself, but A tier. And it's also because it is my favorite non-lyrics music. Put lyrics on it, and it's amazing. I love it. If this didn't have as many limitations, I'd make it S tier plus. I love it. Especially in the middle part. Oh my god, I love it. Especially if we made it including the whole video. Oh my god, I love it. So I'm gonna just let it speak for itself. I just love the fuck out of this song.
You think you're the future, but you're shackled by pain. I pull all your strings. You're my pawn in this grand game. Alright, your light turned to dust. Detroit smash, boy, like a flicker undone by my touch.
Amadorium!
So that's how it is. You want to come between us? To be honest, you're not.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I made it. I know I was being childish and that was kind of the point, but it was also just kind of dumb. So, I don't like it. Like, there's some parts of it I fuck with it, but it's just a little bit that makes me not want to. And I'm kind of disappointed that I made it, to be honest. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, what the fuck?
Cute suit and in your latex costume, till I'm bleed the feet.
Resentment, anger, punishment. I'll take those on myself. I'll win. Then keep looking at Toya. Stop it!
So, I like it. It's in C, I fuck with it. I put it in a playlist. It just doesn't hit all the different beats I'd want it to for something I would listen to. But that's the thing, sometimes I'm not always making something that's for what I would personally listen to. I want it to fit what it's going for and what the character is. And that's why some songs I just don't like, because the way it would have to be done isn't the way I would enjoy listening to. That's what I'm willing to do, though.
Born from ashes like a phoenix, resurrected in splendor. Battle after battle.
Stamina heavy and straight in this ring. Walking with ties, fueled by desire. Plus ultra mindset, heart blazing high in the fire. Trending the sky high, I never tire.
Yeah, I think this one's also B tier. I basically just made two different versions and thought, fuck it, why not put it back to back? And I've done that before once, and I think you'll see it later on. My cat played with a bottle cap, sorry. But yeah, I think it's B tier. I like it, I fuck with it, and I like it. So, yeah.
Unleashed, devouring the city with the gay disease. Evil grin painted, fuck mercy. I'm the final curse, telling the bones of my verse. Chaos incarnate, ain't no man playing nice. I'll cripple the dawn with monstrous might. Hero steps off, they whisper my name. I'll leave it broken, we ain't playing no game. See my teeth in this water and it's calling the time.
Yeah, this was the other E tier, and there's gonna be an F tier later on. But, yeah, I have learned my lesson. Overlapping a remix of my remix on the original song does not work well. It just does not. And I've learned my lesson. So, there is no more of these now.
I just think I need a little free time, a little break from the shows and the bus rides. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too.
So this was made as an attempt to make a song for my dad. Not as a request, but more of like a talking to him, and he looks at my channel and he supports me, and I am thankful for that. And not just him, but all the people who watch the videos. But he liked it, my brothers liked it, they were bumping it while they were at work. I feel like it's S tier. I like it a lot. So, and I could see there being a little TikTok trend about it, so.
See clicking while the blast beats thump. Sippy cups clatter when the subs go ump. Neighbors peeking out cause they feel that shake. Yeah, the whole block knows when the earth vibrates. I'm a heavy rock dad, all you moms get back. I'm a heavy rock dad, all you need.
I'm broken, dynamite is broken.
I don't barely know me, but you're about.
Here is my disappointment child out of all the songs. I just could not get the shit to work, and it was still early on, so it did not sound good, but I still wanted to just upload it, because I was trying to basically do all the characters I used in My Hero to Rumble, and have songs for all of them that I used at the time, so this is what I got.
Because you'll never be free, and if so, Shinso, you'll get held down to the ground till you measure up and stand down.
I'm copying, can't stop me, I was on your side.
The Merry Mary sails into a snowy breeze. I shout me.
Now again, I am probably doubly biased because I also like Christmas songs. I like Christmas music. That's why there's two of them, even though I've only been posting for a year. I like Christmas music. So, yeah, and this one was done a lot better. So, at the end, I couldn't help but see a couple of parts where you can make it like a trend with the little One Piece animations people do.
Even the swordsman can't help but smile at the sky. Candy canes and coins jingling in my purse.
Your kind is always the same. Every generation. You pretend you don't see those you can't.
As a character song, I like it a lot. That's why I put it at B tier. I would also still listen to it. I like heavy beats, if you haven't noticed, in rap. So I tend to favor those a lot, even if they're not as good as actual, like, conventional rap and heavy beat-based music. But I like it. And I had fun making it too, so.
Just from my left hand, I'm the man who lost it all, and I looked it all up as the forward hands of God when I came to smite you, rewrite you, cause I affect your hell worse than a circle of doom, and I turn it 100%, and it's your death you'll see.
Now, I know, you're thinking it is this low by popularity. You see the timeline of the video, and you're thinking, really? S tier? And to me, I'm probably biased, because it was a little bit part of the personal songs I made. That was supposed to be a bit more real and not connected to anything like that. I like it as even just a chill background song. I could listen to it any time, any place, and I would vibe with it.
Secret session today, each puff a pulse in our veins, building castles of clay after school on rooftops, sunsets holding our dreams. We float through algebra test rooms with eyes like sunbeams. We're immortal in moments we know will not last. Hands high.
I know, any remix I make, not as good as the original. Does not measure up. I still put it at B tier because it's at that point of, obviously I put it on my playlist and listen to it. But I like it a bit more than that, but I couldn't see it being like a trend playlist or anything like that. And I've also thought of something, speaking of remixes. This channel is best thought of if you look at it like the Glorb channel. Kind of like how they do that music. That's kind of similar to what I'm doing over here, for lack of better words.
No, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the news out. Hang on my heart, let it air out. I've been searching, what does that mean, man? I've been learning, grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens.
Again, A tier. But again, this is my personal opinion. So, but to be fair, I made a lot of these like non-trend based songs more for me. They're made more for me. If you couldn't tell by the vibes and the lyrics. But yeah, I personally put it at A tier. I could see some trends coming out with some lyrics with some certain characters, especially.
My word till I lost my guy, sitting alone, a questioning heart. How do I heal when I ripped us apart? Mistakes on my mind, heart rate rewind, crashing slow on the shores of my mind.
Now this was the first like personal for me song that I made. It is B tier. Again, I've talked about what B tier means. It's like the most popularized category so far, or tier. But yeah, the personal music is gonna rank highly for me. And I was gonna make a whole like walks of life album, but I've only made 3. And I wanna make more, but I'm thinking about it.
I do when the lights refuse. Keep faith, keep truth. Hold on, pass through. Red do, heart too, empty hands, black shoes. Tell me what I do when the lights refuse. Keep
So I got a preference. This is funny to me, and funny music will get you on the playlist. It will. But I also want to go ahead and explain. I did not sing any of this. For anyone that was like, oh shit, he said it. No. Basically, took the song, did some stuff with it, tweaked some of his instrumental a little bit, make this sound a little different. Yeah, and I thought it sounded like, Junior. So that's what I did.
So you can't never stay with me, no way. Every time I step outside that house, they came with me. Hey with the yank you wet. I could not fuck with you, rapping that nigga they kept. I'm in the studio, your bitch, she sucking my dick with the Mac in the back. You said
Again, another B tier. The only thing I can say about this is, when I was looking at things coming out to look into making some songs about, this came up. I was not sure what it is. I looked into it and I was like, I like the themes. I could fuck with that. I can fuck with that.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
So in my opinion, the least popular song on my channel, I think is C tier. I like it, and I was like I still really love Subnautica, but there was a time I was really in Subnautica, and I really like the concept of taking songs that didn't have lyrics and putting the lyrics on them. But yeah, this one obviously people did not agree. I like it though. But I understand other people probably won't care for it as much.
Echoes of waves and faint distant
looking at it, kind of looks like an iceberg cut in half. Very middle heavy. But when I look at it, it makes sense to me. It's my opinion. People have other opinions. You can let me know. I'm not surprised if I see things I thought was S tier going F. You know, I won't be too surprised. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, no matter where you are. I hope you're having a good time.